Alright. Good morning, everyone. It is I, the birthday boy. Already drinking a zesty adult beverage because I wanted to. So, regardless of if we get shafted or not, which, by the way, I think we are getting shafted because I just get very lucky in Dokkan just now. So, it's gotta come out from somewhere. And this game came second because the banner for Dokkan dropped at 6, so... Hello everyone, thank you for the birthday wishes. Muhammad, Eddie, Endy, Rokomuro, some notes. Benny, thank you. David, thank you. Callians, thank you. Started watching DANMACHI today, Lamau. I hadn't seen it yet. I mean, it's a good time. I mean, did you enjoy it? That's the most important thing. 2100 crystals to start off part 1 Koban. Yeah, hopefully we can all get kind of lucky. Spark, thank you. Poma, oh, you changed your name. Thank you. Martin, thank you. Gabby, oh, Jeff's here. I don't know if Jeff's still here, but... Hey, Joker, before pulling, will you check the web store for the free Shuna? Yeah, I will. I'll make sure to do that. That way I know. I probably won't pick her up immediately, but I am also curious as to if it's the dupe or if it's an initial copy and you don't have to pull her. It seems a bit generous if it's an initial copy. But it never said memory shard, which generally they would be very specific about that, so... Oh, Star! Thank you for showing up. Pledgemon, Kuro, Isanio, Quincy, Andrew, Turtle Gaming came out. Hello, thank you for the birthday wishes. Reality. Oh, good. Reality is here. $5. Happy birthday, Joker. Don't worry. I'm here. Good man. I'm gonna need a lot of luck from you because I just wasted all of mine in Dokkan, so I need an outside source. 19 minutes to the worst event in slime history is upon us. You don't like Invite a Friend? You're not a big fan of that? Marcos, Daniel, Soko, thank you. Soko, do you see I pulled another Golden Frieza off another Whis? I have no luck left. I didn't get Vegeta, though, which I'm kind of sad about. I don't really know what he does, either. But I want Vegeta. Hopefully you don't get shafted on your birthday for the collab. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see what happens. They gotta get better IPs for collabs. I mean, Freerun was good. Overlord was a good pick, it was handled poorly. Konosuba, I think, was a decent pick. Tails, no. Idolmaster, no. But those are both Bandai properties. I'm fine with DANMACHI. Like, it's a fairly well-known series, both in novel form and anime form. Doesn't mean that everyone in the world has seen it, no. But, you know, it's probably still a bit cheaper than trying to go for, like, the super high-profile ones. So... And our game doesn't make that much money compared to a lot of the other gacha games out there that are collabing. Vegeta is mid, just an orb changer? Oh, okay, cool. Never mind then. You barely did Inferno this morning? I still have missions left for Dire 2 and 1. I don't really care. I just don't want to do it. So... You have 6k crystals. I'm free to play. Do I keep saving for Annie? Well, let me figure out if they're actually useful or not, and then I'll get back to you. Which was the worst collab, Idolmaster or Tails? It was actually Overlord that was the worst collab. Tails and Idolmaster were just not popular because they weren't popular IPs. Because no one had heard of them. But Idolmaster team was good, and the Tails team, I mean... It's a bit odd, but it it's good. It just requires a lot of specific things. Overlord was just like, why are you doing this? No one likes the Despair skill. No one likes Stun Strike and defense down on your ult skills. None of this was really great. The two best characters come out of that meta were not Overlord characters. It was Shizu and Rimuru. So, really tells you something right there. Did you record the sponsored video after the live stream? No. I did not. But I really am not allowed to say any more than that. I just wanted the bingo. That's fair. If you just need to do the one Inferno difficulty stage, then that's fine. The web store Shuna comes today, yes. She will be here in 15 minutes. Is this another adventurer meta? No, this is the Dungeon Crawler, which we have actually filtered right now. Dungeon Crawler, which, when I translated it, it was Dungeon Explorer, which I kind of think makes a bit more sense, but oh well. So this is the current Dungeon Crawler meta without the new characters. It's not a bad team. It's certainly bigger than some of the other teams that get made, like out of thin air. At least it has EX characters and 3 EX Unbounds. Granted, they're the very first 3 EX Unbounds, but I mean, Milim can still do damage. Isis and Kyokyo, like, they're okay supports for burst teams. Definitely not the greatest, but they're also almost a year old now at this point. I am drinking a Corona. I generally, if I buy it myself just to drink at home, it's either a Sapporo or a Corona. Because I don't like IPAs. Craft beers are hit or miss now. Dr. Faust, heyo, new returning player. Any suggestions for teams outside of the new collab units? It's very subjective based on who you have in your box. Like I don't know. Like right now, as of 13 minutes from now, the collab team is going to be the best team to be used because most, if not all, the content that's coming is going to be tailored for it. Anything else that you have in your box will be an alternate or not useful, most likely. So it's kind of hard to give you a clear answer on that. Dungeon Crawler doesn't sound nice. It really doesn't. You only have one of those units. You're drinking a nice cold Dr. Pepper. Well, my doctor, I had a doctor's appointment last Friday, and I was politely informed that after my lab work on Monday was done, I need to cut down on the sugar intake, so I had to go buy a whole bunch of zero sugar soda now. An end of an era for sure, but it beats having diabetes, right? The diabetes. Joker, did Bandai pay you in magic crystals? They did not pay me at all. I did that out of the good of my heart. And to get some FaceTime with Bandai. No money exchanged. Only time. MC of Danmachi wants the wrong person, Lamau. I'd go for Hestia. I wouldn't go for Hestia either. I would go for Ryu. Or Makoto. One of those two. Got 3.3 crystals and prayers. Well, that's all anyone has at this point. GamerCat, $5 dono. Happy birthday, Joker. Hopefully you get that birthday luck. I really hope so. But I did just get super lucky in Dokkan. So probably not. Probably not. Did I see what happened to the VA of Gazel? I did. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gazel. Also, there was someone else that passed away, too. That was another VA. A Japanese VA. I didn't recognize who he was. He was, like, the headmaster from Spy Family, alongside, like, some Naruto character. Or Bleach character. I can't remember. I didn't really, truly recognize the anime profiles they put up. Did you already see the characters leak, Kit? Can't answer that. Hold on, you said Ryu or Makoto. I did. Because I don't have a figure of Ryu, but I do have a figure of Makoto. I got it at a convention. I don't know which one. Maybe Emerald City a couple years ago, last year, something like that. Carl, thank you for the birthday wishes. One of the Akatsuki? Okay, yeah, that's... I don't know Naruto, so... Bro gets special privileges and doesn't even know us anymore. I wouldn't say that. My GDC luck in Dokkan was wild. One away from Rainbow Gogeta, 2 dupes for Omega. Single pulls of the 2 part 1s. I have a Rainbow Gogeta. I have a 1 dupe Omega. I have a 1 dupe Rose and a 55% Goku. With less than 1,200 stones spent. I also got fairly lucky there. My fave as well. Good to know I'm not the only one who loves Makoto. She really doesn't get enough love. But she's a good, strong character. You like Hestia's friend goddess? Well, there's a few of those. Takia Kato is his name? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I came out of retirement for the collab. Any plans on your B-Day? You're part of them. Congratulations. It is my birthday, and I worked my state job, and now we're here. And then we're going to stream, and we're going to summon, and then we're going to record videos, and that is my birthday. Tomorrow, I am hanging out with some friends to celebrate. Not only my birthday, but my other friend's birthday, who is tomorrow. So it's going to be like a joint celebration later tomorrow evening for both of us. But today... this is my plan. This is my entire birthday plan. I did not expect them to drop the meta on my birthday, but here we are. And I can't really do anything about it, so. You beat me in stone spent? Nice. The one that made the knife for the MC? Oh, the blacksmith lady. Yeah. With the red hair. Oh, yeah, she's good. Them not adding Freya is a crime. See, I don't know if it's a crime, if it's more just trying to hit those, like, main people. Because Freya wasn't really a thing until later on in the series, and I know the whole livestream has the Season 5 logo on it. Obviously, they didn't do that, right? Ryu is still in, like, her Season 1 or 2 outfit. Ice is too. They're pulling just the early characters. Honestly, get yourself some Mountain Dew. It's your birthday after all. I mean, I do have Mountain Dew. I have normal stuff because I like to buy in bulk. So I had, like, 4 12-packs of Mountain Dew that I just have to let sit there now. Maybe I drink one occasionally now, but, like, I really can't be knocking down, like, 4 cans a day or something anymore. Really gotta cut that back. Ryu is the elf, yes. I had to go to the ER yesterday because I smacked myself in the face with the handle of the clippers I was using to cut some weeds. Are you okay? Smacked yourself in the face with the handle of the clippers. Like the, choppy chop clippers? Someone know a third-party app to update slime? Nope. I don't. Dude, 4 cans a day? That's definitely too much. Oh, you poor child. 4 cans is nothing for some people. 4 cans is nothing. A can with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A can in the early morning because I don't drink coffee, so I have Mountain Dew. Like, that was fairly typical. I don't really eat breakfast, though, so just lunch and dinner. So, like, 3 cans a day on average. Ignore your doctor. Well, see, I'm already on blood pressure medication. I'm already on eczema medication. Like, really feel like we should be paying attention to that. You need water. Okay, so my birthday present from Sassy was one of these giant 40-ounce mugs, and the instructions were quite clear. It is only to be filled with water, and if it's never not filled with water, or some kind of water substitute, like something, she's going to take it and smack me in the head with it. So I've been drinking at least one of these a day for the past week, because that's when I got my labs back, and that's when the doctor told me. So I have been drinking more water. It's not the full, like, recommended daily value, but that's, like, way too much water. Like, that's way too much water. I already have to pee, like, 300% more times than I would normally. But I have been drinking. No, there is... Well, I mean, it's empty now because I drank it all, but this was pure only water right there. There's no green stuff in there. Only water. American beer's juice, basically. I mean, yeah, kinda. What time does the event start? In 4 minutes is when the banner drops. Are you drinking sugar-free? Yeah, I went and bought a lot of sugar-free soda. So I bought zero sugar Mountain Dew, zero sugar Dr. Pepper, which actually isn't bad. Diet Mountain Dew is awful. Zero sugar Mountain Dew, like, it's definitely a different taste, but it's not awful. It's drinkable. Diet Mountain Dew is like, I want to spit that shit out. So. Good luck on your summons, thank you. We have a small amount of time. Do you use electrolytes? Yeah, I've got some like the Liquid IV and the Gatorade powder mixes you can add to the water. I've got those. As a diabetic who can no longer consume much regular soda, zero over diet. Yeah, there you go. Scuber, thank you. Joker, once your friend codes get hit, would you mind pinning mine again like you did last time? I don't know. Did you earn it, John Boswell? Did you earn it? Joker, do you know when the online shop will be updated so we can get the free Shuna? Yeah, in 2 minutes. Calm your shit. We are 2 minutes away from everything going live. How do we even get our friend codes? It'll pop up. Once you click the friend code thing, it'll show you a code down there, and you can then copy and paste that into Reddit, Facebook, my Discord. I swear to God, I don't actually do it, but if you go into my comments and just paste your friend code, YouTube will block it, because it thinks it's some weird spam, because it's just a bunch of random numbers and letters that makes no sense. YouTube thinks it's spam and it just, like, deletes it. So there's no point in putting it on the videos. Happy B-Day, Goat. Congrats on sponsor. About time it happened. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. We have 1 minute. Singular minute. And I will pull up the web store now, actually. I gotta find the English. English. There it is. Alright, North and South America. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta log in. Proceed. Okay. So here's the web store. It will be updated shortly. I can paste this in here. And then pin message. There is the link to the Bandai Namco web store. It is 7 o'clock. All right, let's check out the web store. Actually, let's just refresh that. Okay. Shuna, the Goddess's Priestess free bazaar gift. You can obtain special crystal ×5. You can exchange for Shuna in the in-app bazaar. Okay, where's that bazaar? Shuna. It is an initial copy. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Look at that shit. Okay. We will do that later. That is fantastic, though. That's fantastic. As long as you can get to the web store, it's a free initial copy. Now, just remember that Shuna will be on all 3 banners. 1, 2, and 3. So, technically, we're going to have a triple, a double, and a double. Technically. New summon animation? That's what I was waiting for. Alright, good to know. Let's check out who else is on the banner. Belle, Shuna, Hestia. Okay. Rimuru, Milim, Guy, Shuna, Raphael. Okay, sure. Alright. Alright, let's check out the traits, because we know what they do. Trait. Skill points every 2 turns. Okay, good for Belle. I'm really hoping Shuna has a good protection trait, because we're going to get a lot of dupes of her, most likely, if you're summoning. She got skill point trait. Okay. One of the neighbors is smoking weed, and it smells like skunk. Okay. Alright. So we have 246 people here. I didn't say it earlier. I want 125 likes. I want half. So we're at 58 now. So everyone like the goddamn stream. It's my birthday. Why would you not like the stream? You're about to watch me get shafted for, like, 3 characters worth of multis. While I do that, I'm gonna go pick up Koban. Okay, it's Primal Demon. There we go. Danmachi. Alright, so that's done. What are the other packs in here? Pack shop. Pack shop. I know the black tickets are in here. Don't buy black tickets. We've got the protection character ticket. We've got a 15%er ticket. You can only buy once. 15s and 10s down here. We got the sticker packs. You can buy a black crystal for $8, and you can get one of the shards or something. Okay, sure, whatever. Interesting. Do not buy black tickets. If you are unaware of what black tickets are, you must buy a certain amount to guarantee that you can get one of the new characters, and it costs 5 black tickets or 7 to get Hestia. So you would have to buy 2 of these $80 packs and 1 of the 40 to guarantee yourself 1 of the battle units, or more if you're going for Hestia. Like, that's the drawback. They make you pay a lot of money, and you can't, like, if you don't buy enough, like, you're not gonna get them. So, okay, we have 119. We need 6 more likes. Wait, now is Joker's birthday? Yes. As we exist right now, it is my birthday, August 28th. However, it might be the 29th for some of you people, because you're in the future. In which case, it's not my birthday anymore. But where I sit, it is my birthday. I got 5 black crystals. What are those for? They are for you to exchange for a free copy of Shuna in this shop right here that says, hey, Shuna, look at those black shards. Look at them. It's beautiful. Alright, okay, we got 132. Let's begin the pain and suffering. Alright, Koban Multi number 1. There is a new summon animation. I don't know what it looks like yet, but there is a new special animation. It's not this, I'll tell you that much. Well, I am from the future. I would expect a lot of you are from the future. It's like 7 p.m. my time. Even on the East Coast, it's 10. So it's not that much time left until the start of the new year. Or the new day, sorry, new year. Alright, this first multi looks terrible. But, you know, we carry on. Oh, yeah, well, the new animation is always a collab animation, just like we got Tails in the free run one. It'll be very obvious, yes, I just don't know what it looks like. I don't know what they're going to animate. Hopefully it's not super grainy and pixely like the first part of the Tails one was, because it's from such an old game. Alright. First multi is a dud. Unfortunate. This is your first collab, you're on day 11. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hope you have some good luck then. Alright, well that's nothing either. Do we get a red screen? No. Alright, do we get a purple aura? We're gonna probably be here for a while, and I do want to try these units out for a little bit, so we might speed up. Like, we might just skip some stuff. That's a lot of 4 stars. Alright. Last Koban multi. For not an animation. Maybe. Red screen? Can we get a red screen? Fake out red screen. Alright. Can we get Hestia right here? That way I don't have to go to 9,000 pity. That way I do not have to go to 9,000/300 pity. Come on. Show me Hestia. And then I'll be pleased. We don't really need Shuna because we're going to get a free copy of her anyways, but I mean, dupes are nice. Bell would be cool, but really looking for Hestia right here on our third multi. Ryota again. Do I hear 3? Oh my god, we do. Alright. 4? Wow, okay. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Where is it? It's the last goddamn unit. Of course it is. Not a fake out. It is actually the last unit. Alright, come on. That is not a collab character. That is Fire Betty Mar. Look at that. We got 5 Ryotas in that multi. Okay. Funny. We're skipping that one. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, there was a delay. I thought it was going to be something. Klein, member for 31 months. How are your birthday pulls coming? Not great. We got lucky in Dokkan about an hour ago, so that was cool. And now we're going to pay for it here, so. Okay, no rainbow. We're skipping. Gelmute. That was awful. Come on. Come on. Alright, just Dusk again. Come on. No red screen. Can we go purple, please? Can we go purple? No. Reset the seed after this multi? Sounds like a good idea. Alright. Sinful, you got the animation. Congrats. I'm hoping I get it. Hoping. Being the keyword. Got all 3 and 130 pity, and that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So that I don't embarrass myself in her eyes, so that I save, blah, blah, blah. Is Bell. Okay, good to know. Good to know. How many copies did you get for Gogeta and Frieza? I got 2, but no copies of Vegeta. But I got my first copy on the premium tickets, and then my second copy was the second rotation. Both were on Whis Rewinds, which I thought was crazy. Shuna is free, yes, as long as you can go to the web store and access it and, you know, link your account. You can get an actual, like, initial copy of Shuna for free. Alright, so there's the 100 free Ochgram emblems. That's sweet. There's the initial login with my girl Soka. Alright. And... okay, no collab intro kind of thing. I guess it was earlier. Alright, come on. I need those units. I need them. I need them. Right here. It's not it. Okay, come on. Red? No red. Can we go purple? Can we get a purple? We can't get a purple. Oh, no. We are actually going to get shafted today. Alright, fantastic. Triple Kurobe. That means something, right? Still Dusk. No Milim animation. No Hinata animation. No special animation. Nothing. We've gotten one Fire Benimaru. And that's it. And that's it. No. Alright, I gotta crack the code. Gotta crack the code. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes! Alright. That's a cute animation. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's get Hestia, though. That's, like, the most important thing, is that we have to get Hestia. Miku. Cat cam. Miku for the luck. She has no idea what's going on. Are you here to give me the kitty the cat luck? Oh, alright, you're out. Alright, Hestia. Hestia. We need Hestia. Hestia. I can't get much more specific than that because there's only one Hestia. Come on. The last goddamn unit, of course. Alright, here. Okay, we got Bell. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We got Bell. How to link the profile? I made a video a couple months ago on how to access the web store and everything. So if you need like a step-by-step kind of thing, go watch that. That was also a Bandai video, but no one really caught on to that. Shuna uses an Earth Fist. Well, Shuna's gonna have free gear, so we don't really need to make anything for her. Oh, that wasn't the guaranteed. But that was. Okay, so we got Bell. Still need Hestia. Right here. Back to back. Damn it. Fake out? Red screen? Nope. Alright, can we go purple? Can we go 2 in a row? Can we get 2 in a row here? Sure can't. Alright, fantastic. We are 100 pity in. 100 pity. We have 1 Fire Benimaru and 1 Bell. I mean, our favorite event, Invite a Friend, sold it pretty hard. I mean, I thought I was being fairly sarcastic with that. I don't know, that's just me. People thought I was being held at gunpoint. Some of those comments were kind of funny. I was not being held at gunpoint. There was no script. I made that all up on the spot. But then when I had to re-record it, I kept changing everything. Alright, come on. Hestia. We need a Hestia right here on a red screen fake out. On a purple aura. On a purple aura. On a purple aura. On a purple. Oh my god. We haven't had 1 purple aura. Alright, let's crack the code again. Worth to pull on? I mean, I haven't even used him yet. We're still summoning. I cannot give you an educated answer right now. Ugh. Always dusk. It's always dusk. No fake out. How long does it take for things from their shop to arrive on the account? It could take a couple minutes sometimes. It just kind of... Oh, finally, Purple Aura. Hestia. We don't have to get the special animation to get one of the collab characters. It's just that if you get the animation, you're guaranteed one of the collab characters. So this could be Hestia, it could be Shuna, it could be Belle, it could be one of the other random fucking 5 stars in the banner. Belle's trait is skill points on turn 2. Shuna's trait is skill points on turn 3. Which this team is probably going to need skill points, so it's not bad. I kind of wish one of them had protection gauge. I wish Shuna had protection gauge, because we're going to probably pull a lot of her as the meta continues, because she's going to be on every banner. Hakuro, come here, come on. That is gross. How dare you? How insulting. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Moving on. Purple Aura. You know, that Purple Aura, that's what we're looking for right here. That was not a Purple Aura. Ugh. Alright, come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. I got a different summon animation from you. The one I got was for Hestia. Are there multiple animations? That seems a bit odd, but okay, interesting. Reset the seat again after this multi. We are at 150. Sponsored to be shafted. Yeah, no, I don't get any special rate up for doing that video. That'd be really cool if they did be like, hey, we're gonna turn your rates up to like 50% now, of which I would still lose all that. But yeah, I don't get those perks. Ten 3-star charms from Beatdown Bazaar is weird. Interesting. I mean, they did revamp it, because we don't even have the Catalyst version. We don't have the Nether version. Oh yeah, the code. Right. We gotta do the invite a friend code. Everyone use my code. When I can put it up. Eventually. Alright, invite a friend. Alright. Invitation code, ID copied. That is not that. It is J4MQJ6PPBMZ3. Boom. Alright. Use that code. Use that code, give me some crystals, because apparently I'm gonna fucking need them. Apparently I'm gonna need them. Alright. If we can... Oh, there was a gap. Thought we were gonna get lucky. Okay, we got Exalted Champion Millum. Cannot use her. Cannot use her. Hestia does have her own animation? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Interesting. 2 new animations for 2 of the new characters. Okay, we got Isekai. We're pulling more 5 stars. We sure are. Okay, we got another bell then. Posted Hestia's quote. You really are hopeless. That's how Hestia's quote starts. All right, cool. All right. So we got Belle. We could still get a Hestia or a Shuna in here. That's Bell. Okay. Fine. Do we think... I'm really not feeling the skip luck, but we'll go through this one manually. You got this animation and got Hestia? Oh, well... I guess either one of them could do something. Alright, we're just gonna skip. We got EC Rimuru. Alright, well I can't use that either, so... At least I don't think so. Yeah, Hestia has another animation. It's Hestia licking the finger of Bell. Well, that's hot. Alright, we are at 190. Can we get... No. We also haven't pulled Shuna. Alright, we are above 200 pity now. And we got another Bell not on the animation. So we have quite a few Bells. No Shuna, no Hestia. No Fake Out. Hestia is the protector, yes. And looks like we're probably going to pity her. Alright, no 5-star there. Well, not unless it's a Fake Out. There was no 5-star. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, show me the money. That's not money. We are going to 300 pity. We are actually going to go to 300 pity for Hestia today. And not pull a single Shuna on the way. Ugh. Bell, I don't need you anymore. Is that 4 Bells? I think it is 4 Bells. Alright, can we just get like a Hestia in here as well? Can we just get like a 2-for-1? Oh, wait. Oh, that's her. Hey! There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. I don't really care about summoning for Shuna because we can get her for free. Alright. Let's continue the multi. Just in case. Just in case. I'm kind of sad we didn't get the other animation for Hestia, but oh well. Is there going to be a Bell in here as well with the Hestia? No. No, okay. Well, that's fine. 250, we can get the free copy of Shuna, that's fine. Or no, we can just pick up Shuna here. Right, because we have 200 pity. Let's just do that. Actually, how many Bells do I have? Do I have enough for his full trait? I think I only have 3. Shuna is free. Shuna is actually free. No joke. I have 2 dudes. Let's just get Shuna. That way we have, well... I mean, it's not guaranteed that we're going to get a Shuna from the other banners. It's probable. It's possible, but not probable. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do I get another copy of Bell to get his full trait, and then just wait on Shuna for the other 2 banners? Or do I even it out a little bit and have a 2-dupe Bell and a 1-dupe Shuna? What are we thinking here? I wanna know what your thoughts are. Just hold the pity, Bell, Bell, hold it, Bell, Bell. Grab the hotter one. Just all in. Bell, Bell. Summon for Shuna too. No. Because we can get her for free, I'm not summoning for her past this. Summon more. No. Bust the Pity. Hold or Bell. Other banners, she has the same odds. All in. Bell, Shuna, unlock all traits. How to get the free Shuna? You gotta log into the Bandai Namco web store. Web store. That is the link that is pinned in the chat. Set up your account to the web store and do that shit, and you can get these crystals that you can exchange for a free copy of Shuna. I will make a video on that. Wait for the 2 free multis. Oh. Okay. Well, you know, alright, hold on. So what we can do here is let's just record the video now. So we're going to switch over. Sorry. Tell me how the hell did I just 120 Bell at 100 pity? Oh, damn. Damn. That is, I mean, that's cool, but also unfortunate at the same time. Alright, we're going to live record a video now. Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And the DANMACHI collab has just begun. We are actually still live streaming as I record this, but I figured it'd be important to do and get it out of the way as quickly as possible. But during the live stream, the devs did tell us that we could get a free copy of the collab Shuna from the Bandai Namco web store. And everyone was like, is it a dupe? Is it an initial copy? Honestly, we didn't know at the time. But now that the collab is here, I am very happy to tell you that it is an initial copy of Shuna. So once you link your account to the web store, you have to do it, if you're on Google Play, you have to go to your phone, your Android phone, and link it from that. I have a video that I made a couple months ago that I will link in the video description for this, and that'll give you like the step-by-step on how to link your account and do all that jazz. But you can see that, one more time, Shuna the Goddess Priestess free Bazaar gift for free. This will give you these black crystals that you can then receive when you click on this, and then after a couple minutes or something, after it loads, you can go into the game and go into the shop, and there will be this 5-star Shuna Bazaar, and once you get those 5 crystals, you can use them to get your free first initial copy of the collab Shuna. They generally don't give out initial copies of characters for free. Even during collabs where we did get units, they were always dupes. And so a lot of people have useless copies of collab characters they've never gotten for and can never pull for again. You know, that does happen. But with the DANMACHI collab, they actually did give us an initial copy. The only kicker is that you have to be able to link yourself to the web store, which I cannot do from Google Play. Like, there's no option for me in this. I'd have to go to my phone and do it from there, and then link it, and then you can access it. But here, there's the special crystals right here, along with the other login bonuses. So let's go ahead and accept those crystals specifically, and then we can go back to the shop, go to the Shuna Bazaar, and now we can just trade for a copy of Shuna, and that will be our first initial copy. And then if we go into the box, there she is. I didn't pull her from my summons, my 250 pity, to get 3 copies of Bell and 1 copy of Hestia. I didn't get Shuna at all, but now I can. So hopefully you are able to link your Bandai Namco account to the web store, get your free copy of Shuna. This is incredibly generous of the devs because, like I said, they either don't give free characters or they only give dupes, and that means you still have to like pull the unit before you can use the dupe. Not the case here. So thank God. I mean, Shuna I don't think is super awesome, but a free character is a free character, and we all know that I love free shit. So that is how you will get the free copy of Shuna. Let me know what you guys think of this and, you know, your thoughts on it. I know there are some people that are not going to be able to do it. That's unfortunate. I don't know how to help you, though. Like, I don't know how to get around it. But that's it from me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's go accept everything else in here now. Crystals! Crystals! Yeah, crystals. 400 crystals. And I gotta use someone. Alright. Yeah, John Boswell, post your link in the chat. I'll yank it out. Can't link. I have linked, but when I go to the Bandai Namco store, it always requires me to link again. I don't know. I know how it works when it goes perfectly. I don't know how to troubleshoot it. Bro's so nonchalant about it. Oh, the crystals. The perk of being the YouTuber. People are gonna use my code. Now, how do you connect with account's iPhone? I don't know. I don't have an iPhone. I've never owned an iPhone. The most I have is an iPad that's years and years old that can barely run YouTube at this point. Got Hestia first 10 pull, let's go. Alright, well, while you're waiting on that, I'm gonna start leveling characters up. Alright, Belle. Alright, 2 dupes and a Belle. I have shards, obviously. Like, I could use those if I really, really, really wanted to. If I wanted, like, the full trait for Belle. Reality, happy birthday again, Joker. Have a good stream and night. Thank you, Reality. I appreciate you being here to give me the luck. It took a little while to kick in, but then it kind of kicked in. So, thank you. I hope you have a good night as well. Got Hestia, first 10 pull. Let's go. Congrats. Cheers, everybody. To a fantastic shafting, I guess. With the new animation. Double congrats right there. Alright. Gotta level up a whole bunch of characters, gotta level up the skills. Are you planning on 120ing Ryu? It kind of depends on if she's good or not. Like, I love Blanc, but I'm not 120ing Summer Blanc, because I'm never gonna use her again. So... You got Belle first multi, then nothing until 160? Oh, damn. That's pretty far. Alright, so let's unlock these ones, because we gotta do it individually, because I don't know if I want to give him rocks yet. He's gonna be the most impactful support ult of the entire team, because he's double stacking effects. So it might be useful to put dupes into him. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Had issues with the shop too. My solution, unlink and link again. Alright, well that is actually good information. The moment you get the collab character, but your game crashes so you miss the special animation. I've had that happen. Not with a collab animation, but I've had that happen over my years of pulling a character and then the game crashed and I just go look in the box and they're there. Now I actually have to play Slime. Yes, it's such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. Just got Hestia off the EX ticket. Congrats. Good job. Nice job. Alright. Let's see. So Belle's done. He's got his own gear that we're going to get from somewhere. Let's level up Shuna now. Beatdown says no crit Aegis AoE and increases defense by 50%. Additional decreases secret skill damage at the end of battle by 20. And tells oranges and physical attacks to fuck off. That sounds about right. Alright. I mean, that's pretty typical. The meta wants certain things to happen. What about blues? What about blue orbs? Can you use those? Alright. Can't Divine General just do beatdown? I mean, probably. It's a stacking green team. Is there a wind character you can put on Divine General? Maybe. But you can synergy and you can pierce, which, you know, the Divine General team is, so that'll be definitely an option for at least, like, EX2 beatdown battle. I don't know about the higher difficulties when that comes out in a couple of days. Yep, Jubilee Blitz is also right now. Like, that's a thing, too. Alright, so we're not putting any of those in her, so let's level her skills up. I love this. Why pull for Hestia when we already have gods? I mean, yeah. I mean, there are substitute teams that you can use. Are they going to work super well? I don't know. I would assume Exalted Champion could probably do, like, one of the beatdown bat. Are you serious? Oh my god. There's no way. You know, I was asking about this. I think in the last stream. The Sword Art Online game that released and then shut down for like a year and a half so they could rework it, and then they made it live again this year. It's gonna shut down again. I didn't go back and play the reworked version, but I've heard that not a lot changed. Which, what the fuck did you do for a year and a half then? And it's gonna EOS it. Very rare that a game can EOS twice. Oh, that's... You know... That's something right there. Alright, that... Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, who could have foreseen such tragedy? It's getting an offline edition? That's why the fuck would you even play that game? Feel bad for people who spent money on that game. I think I spent a little bit of money on it when it first came out because I thought it was actually going to do well, and then I kept playing it, and then it didn't do well. Alright, let's level up my girl Soka. I'm so glad that she's free. I don't have to summon for her and spend crystals for her. I can just get her to 120. Is she the greatest thing in the world? No. But she's free. So what non-Danmachi characters would you put in a team with Hestia and Bell? That's a fantastic question, and I don't know the answer to it. I don't. If you are very, very lucky and you were around If you have Overlord Shizu, she'll be a good pick. But I don't know if anyone's going to have her at this point. Shuna gauge, not skill, so Divine General Diablo still works, right? I thought it was, but I guess we can check that. Hold on. Increases solo skills gauges by 50%. No, it's the Diablo skill. This is the Diablo skill. Alright, and then Hestia. All the way down. They just rewrote the whole story with small details of gameplay. Well, that's not enough to save your game when no one liked to play it in the first place. Story was not the problem with that game. Is anyone else able to access Inferno Beatdown? Cleared normal and Inferno didn't show up? No, because in like 5 days or something, we're gonna get a reworked version of Inferno called Nether. And that will have different rewards than what Catalyst normally has, Inferno stages. But right now, there is no Inferno or higher stage for Beatdown. Which, I don't know. They've kind of redone it, because Beatdown Battle wasn't called Revolution before now. That's new. So, I don't know if they're going to just rebrand it permanently, or if it's just for the collab. I don't know. Hey, Joker, do Schemer swords calculate defense? No, it's only based on attack. The swords are not affected by the enemy defense. It is just strictly how many hits, how high your attack is. Alright, and then, yeah, not putting dupes into you, probably. Let's build her skill up. Got the free 30 crystals, but can't seem to get the 100 free crystals or Shuna. Anyone else having this trouble? It might just take a minute for the things to pop in. People are probably all trying to slam that web store. Alright, John Boswell, I got your code. Hold on. Man, I love Schemer. I mean, it is a decent team, and it can be quite versatile. Wait, no, that's my code. Hold on. No, I can't use my own code. What are you talking about? That'd be inconceivable. Y5IE T4G07N64. My first game console. Confirm I've entered the right code. Y5 IET 4G 07 N64. Is that an O or is it a 0? Y5. That's not me? Oh, that's not you? Oh, fuck off then. Who just tried to spam me with that? Oh, I see. Alright. No DMing me for codes. Whoever just did that, stop that. Okay. Well, almost got me there. Good thing it didn't work. Alright. Let's... Where am I getting the gear from for these characters? Is it the beatdown shop? Oh, we got the EX ticket as well. Extra good. Beatdown... where do we get the weapons from? Alright. Beatdown Battle Revolution. It's in the missions and the bingo. Oh. Missions has gear. Oh, okay. So there's the Bell stuff, the Shuna stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that later. We won't make super big gear for everyone. Alright. No, I don't want to do Jubilee. I want to do Beatdown Battle. Oh, Predation Quest is here too. Okay. So... let's make a team. Is there any way to reset your transfer password? Yeah, you just make a new transfer code and a new password. Or you just go into the menu and do that. Happy birthday, thank you. I want a stacking protector. There we go. So, EC Millum is our nuking character for now. We will have Bell be up front, and then Hestia is, or not Hestia, Shuna is Earth, so we could attach her there. We could bring Soka. I don't have her leveled up yet. You are not gonna be you. I'm gonna make you Overlord Shizu. Because I'm mean like that. And I'm gonna use a character no one can get. Okay. I know it's like a turn 1 buff that we don't have. But you want... oh, you know, you need Hinata. You need... yeah, we'll give you Furry Shuna. Reckoning works for Beatdown EX2. Great. The Glue Eaters are going to rejoice. Alright, so we need a protection gauge on Green Charm. I need to make a new one of those. Alright, Bell uses a sword, right? Yeah. A magic sword. Shuna uses an earth what? An earth claw? Interesting. But we got him. Rimuru. Give her that. Soka. She doesn't need a weapon, but... she's not even going to be on the team. What am I doing? No, Millum. Millum needs gear. Hinata. And then Overlord Shizu. RIP for anyone who doesn't have Overlord Shizu. She'll be decently useful here. For a little bit, until she gets replaced. Do I not have any more Wind Claws? Is that it? Oh, I guess so. Alright, well, you get a physical one then. Not that it matters. Shizu's not doing damage. Alright, and then... who can Soka be? I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. We can pierce and we can synergy. I guess I'll just bring Diablo. Like, no joke, I'll just bring Diablo. Okay. Yeah, this will work for now. Happy birthday, Joker. How was your summons? We got okay luck. 250 pity, 3 bells, and 1 Hestia. 0 Shunas, but they gave Shuna for free, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so yeah, what we can do here is... we just use Diablos, turn 1. And then... Oh no, we should be using Bell every single time. Every turn that we can use Bell, we should be able to use Bell. So 1... Oh, okay, thank you. 2, and 3. I didn't get the free Shuna. Can you tell me if it's a bug or something? Did you get the black crystals that you need to use to exchange for the Shuna? Because that's how that works. Could you use Warrior's Mind Blanc? I think he has a lot of resistance against AoEs and physical, so I don't know if Blanc is actually going to work here. You didn't get anything? Well, wait a few minutes. It might take a little bit for the rewards to come in. Sometimes I've had to wait upwards of like 10 minutes for the rewards to kick in. I don't really understand why. It's just... yeah. Yeah, no shit he's talking about Web Store Shuna. I know what he's talking about, guys. $10 million HP EX2? I mean, it is a stacking team. They expect you to be okay with damage. What is Shizu even doing on this team? Doesn't Shuna already alt swap to Milim? She does, but Shuna or Shizu is giving alt resistance down and weakness strike, which is mildly important. There. See, you just had to wait. You just have to be patient, which gacha players are not. So, fun. Oh, cheeky counter. Look at that. Which collaboration option is better, friend or current one? What? What is your question? Ahmad Burhan, I don't understand the context of your question. I'm gonna just wait on that one then. Happy birthday, Joker. Can't believe the day has come for this crossover event. Slime is looking up. I mean, I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Just to let everyone know, trying to accept the missions for the sticker campaign crashes the game. Great. EX2, minus 50 crit, Aegis, 50% defense, decrease oranges, increases fizz resistance, decreases alt resistance by 20%. 50% physical resistance is something? It is. Yeah, Freerun could clear this, even with the orange nerf. Alright, so that's a good... Ooh, that is a fantastic looking hand right there. Too bad he's not going to live past this turn. But let's do this buff. Shuna also converts to? Right, I forgot. I forget a lot of things. So there's that. And then Hestia would have changed the 3 anyways. But there's... element attack. What is it? It's based on number of skills used, so we are at 16%. And you're dead. Hope they give special accessories. I do not believe they're going to do that. They're only giving weapons and armor. I think the Freerun collab was just kind of lucky for that, for the accessories part. Alright, EX1, need more stamina. Alright, so Overlord Shizu, I mean, maybe not super necessary. Who else would we bring? So, Bell is doing Pierce. Diablo's doing Synergy. 8-turn stack. I guess you could bring Leon. Right? No, the 222% ult damage, essentially. Alright, so let's do this. Boom. So let's just use, like, almost every skill available. And we'll actually take Diablo out. For Millum. And then we'll also bring in you for Shuna. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, you could bring Blanc as a damage buffer and the free 40 points, and that would certainly work. But that's about it. That's a lot of Shizu orbs. Just had to do a data transfer and lost 3 multis. Why did you switch to... Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Alright, so Bell wants to ult. We don't have to use that skill again, but we will need to use that skill again. Smoke, happy birthday for all you guys trying to link your account. Make sure to select the region that you first signed up in the game, because that's the reason the web store would not let you link up. There you go. Alright, let's get you out of here. We want to ult with Bell, so... Let's do the Shuna buff. Hestia. Alright, so every time that Bell ults with his status effect, he is not only going to give the weakness strike that we get from just his ult effect in general, he's also going to give 20% permanent ult damage from this part. So he's double stacking effects with his ult when this status is active. So it's going to be really, really important for people to get as many ults with Bell as possible. Which is good, because he's ult-rushing himself whenever that status is up. Like, he just gives himself a free ult gauge. Which is good, because you want a lot of him. And that status doesn't go away until he ults twice. So you could, like, hold on to it if you wanted. That is not a lot of Millum orbs. Again. So he's like Freyr and Roth. I mean, yeah, kinda. Alright, so there's the passive convert for Shuna, Hestia. So let's do another stack. Let's do another green buff, because we need to. Boom. Boom. Is Shuna good? I don't know. Why don't you test her out and let me know? Alright, so we have the multi-skill, so we can use Bell a lot. And then when we use Hestia here, she's going to give us another 110 skill points. And every time we used a skill, we are getting more and more stacks for her buff. So now we're up to 30%. So it's a permanent thing. It starts at 10, which is low. And by the time you get to like turn 4 or 5, you will be getting 40% element damage for every stack of Hestia. Oh, I need to reapply the effect with Bell. Because it ran out, that's right. I mean, the team runs fine. So here's a hand. But we have Hestia. And we have Shuna. So... yeah, I guess I should just always have this up, huh? So Unbreakable Spirit, we'll do that, we'll do the Pierce Power, do the multi-skill, Hestia will come in and convert those 2 blues, give us 110 points, and now we can use more stacks of Bell's Pierce Power. We have a double stack of Hestia next turn, which is 220 skill points that we're going to get now for using her twice. Although I'm not quite sure if I want to do that, because I don't know if... I don't know if we'll make it back. But look at the alts, look at the convert. We can do the Shuna convert here. It'll change Millam's out. Let's do another of this. Does this work? Why isn't Freerun a dungeon crawler? That is an excellent question. I don't know. Okay. So green buff again. Galaxia had birthday. Joker, how was your summons? They were okay. They weren't super great, but they were okay. Oh, we are going to make it back. Alright, let's just do this then. Alright, so now we're up to 40%, probably. Yeah, we're up to the 40% stacks. $210K. 70K. This is the end of Millam's EX Unbound status. Taking off chunks of HP, though. That didn't hurt. Alright, Belle's gonna get another ult. There we go. So I probably just want to use him every turn, then, huh? Yeah, there's the convert. Cool. So we will... convert, multi-skill, alt swap. Alright. Right, she's also alt rushing. I forgot about that. Alright, so there's another 100 points. So let's use Belle's skill again to stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't use the multi-skill, I don't think. So we're a bit down on points here. This is the problem that I think we're going to have, is that if we continue to use a lot of things, we're not going to have a lot of points for the nuke turn. So here, I really can't use much, honestly. So, let's do this. Let's take you out of here. And then we'll use your multi-skill and green buff. And then we'll bring Shizu in here. And we will just simply alt swap away. And this will allow us to have a lot of points for the nuke turn. Hopefully. Alright, so there's 197. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 108 points. Yeah, because greens are not being buffed by 500% like Overlord Rimuru or a blue protector. It is just whatever you end up with after using Hestia. So I think in that aspect, I'm not a super big fan. But we're going to have 220 points coming because of the traits that we have active. So now, let's use the Shizu buff. Oh, Millam already has Weakness Strike. I guess that's why people were asking why the fuck I'm using her. That's fair. It's the first run. Not a big deal. And then we'll bring you in. I can't really ult with anyone because they're gonna just kill. Let's do Pierce Power. And now we get Pierce Rate because it's turn 8. So then there's another 100 points. So we can use the multi-skill. And then we have one more stack of Hestia, which means that we can get 25% more Pierce Power now. Burn would be very good, yes. Alright, so let's take a look at what Millam's got. So she has her own personal buff, 100%. We have 80% with permanent from Belle alting. So Belle's alted 4 times, because he stacks 20% per. We have a Barrier Stone, which is nice. And then Millam herself has 275% pierce power. And that's from using Bell's skill. Plus 328% element attack. 225% weakness strike. Another 100% weakness strike. Synergy and guaranteed pierce plus that gigantic pierce power. Plus the EX alt. Alright, so. Guesses for how much damage we are going to do here. It's not the most optimal team, but what are we thinking here? What kind of damage are we expecting out of this? My Milim is 120. She is not skill fused, so we're missing another 50% weakness strike. It's not a big deal. $150, I would hope, million. 14.7, 203, 62, 25, 50, 23, 15 million. Alright, let's, I can't send the other alts because I think they'll just kill. So let's just send Milim. Alright, I'm thinking about 60. I'm thinking 60 million. $68. Okay, close. Technically, Matt McManus was closer, because he said 62. Or, no, Tomato said 69. Well, I mean, he was right. He was right. And that was a suboptimal team. Yeah, if we had brought Fern, that would have done a whole butt ton more. In fact, we could probably just bring Freerin and Fern instead of Diablo and Shizu, and we could probably get away with that. So let's try that out instead. I did that the wrong way. And our damage will jump up by an insane amount, probably. So, Fern, there you are. You need someone else. I did Blanc. It was 66.8. I mean, he's still closer than I was. He's 2.2 off. The other guy was 62 million or 62 million. So he was a bit further away. Oh, no, there it is. Why did Albus have that? I don't know. Alright, Fern jacket. Fern hairpiece. Freerin jacket. Freerin earrings. And Blanc needs something. We'll just give her that. You don't have Fern. Could I use Blanc instead? Probably. Try it out. And you can tell me how it goes, because I'm doing a different team build right now. Freerin gives extra 20% ult over Milim's temp buff, then it's synergy and resistance down. Not super useful, but sure, there's a better alternative, especially with Fern. I mean, yeah, I'm mainly using Freerin so we can get a little bit extra damage, but then also get synergy rate, so we can get the synergy power from Fern and make both of her skills useful. And technically, if we use the magic state with Freerin, it will put additional debuffs on the enemy, which means that we will hit harder. So there is a positive here. Maybe not with how I've set the team up, because I kind of want to put Milim in first slot, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Shuna out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro doesn't have his free Shuna dupe. What's with that? Who? Me? I mean, no, because I didn't pull her. So I had to get her from the shop, and that was my initial copy. Alright, so let's do Freyrun out of here. Bring Shuna in. Multi-skill again. Pierce power again. Another of those. Milim doesn't really have to be up front after she gets her EX ult, so it's really not important. Don't we get a free dupe from the web store? We get a free initial copy from the web store. Initial copy. Much more useful. Alright, and we'll bring you in because we don't need to use you anymore. Alright, and more stacks. Yeah, maybe before you shit on me, you should get educated. Question, how does the invite a friend work? Do you just send the code to someone who's never played, or what? You send the code to someone who's got 6,000 population, you pray that they use it, and haven't used someone else's, because one person can only use one code, and then they're done. I made a video on this yesterday. Alright, so Milim. So let's do the bell thing, another stack. And then we'll bring Shuna back in. We will use Hestia. Alright. And then we'll do that alt swap, the multi-skill. Does that give she? It does. Okay, so we can just get her out of here now. We don't need Milim up front. Like, we're not benefiting off of anything by having her up here. So let's just do this. And then we'll do another Hestia. Bell's skill is every other... I mean... The second Bell is ready to send his second ult, the skill goes away. And his barrier leaves. So that the next turn, immediately after he ults, he won't be getting that extra 100% ult gauge. So in order to constantly be giving him the free ult, I want to use the skill every turn. That way it'll offset, and there won't be a turn where he doesn't have it, because I'd have to reactivate it. But that turn that I have to reactivate it, he wouldn't have it. So the logic is funky. But I promise you, it makes sense. Alright, okay. Super weak point. Alright, that's good hand. I don't need Milim up front anymore, so I don't have to use the alt swap skill with Shuna for anything. Got a lot of traits coming in. Perfect. There's the passive skill change. So right here, you can see that Bell's icon is leaving because we have his ult here. If we were to send this ult, he would lose the status, and then turn 5, he wouldn't get a free ult, because this would be gone. So in order to guarantee that he's going to still have a free ult every turn, we gotta use his skill. The lack of 500% SP makes the trait so much better. It does. I still kind of wish it was there. And that way we could have protection gauge. So there's the green buff. We'll use the magic state next turn. $44, $46. 50% Aegis resistance is a joke. I mean, It is. I don't know if everyone's gonna have Velzard and Jean, but yeah. Will the charm for Hestia be SP or protection gauge? You could go either way. I see benefits to both, because if you can just make greens always give more SP on top of everything else, then that's great. The team is going to need it, but protection gauge means that you can activate Hestia more, which is more stacks and more points from using her. So it's like, you could really do either. Unfortunately, since it's a green orb, the skill point charm is only 20% extra skill points versus the 40% protection gauge. So there's a little bit of offset there. Alright, so let's do the magic state, multi-skill. Should people summon? Kind of depends on if you have a nuking character or not. Because we only have support characters right now. Bell and Shuna are only support units. Shuna is free, so you don't have to summon for her, so it's literally just Hestia and Bell. I think Hestia is good. Okay, so we can't do that there because we're down on points, unfortunately. So we just have to do the one stack of Bell. So we are going to lose this field next turn, unfortunately. But because we have a lot of Bell orbs, we're going to get it anyways, so. Honestly, I'd probably say wait. Unless you don't have a team to use it all. Like, if you're a new player and you have nothing to use, you don't have Divine General, you don't have Schemer, you have nothing that can take on this fight, then maybe it's worth it to summon. But if you can clear the stages right now with an alternate team, maybe it's not the biggest necessity. At least for right now. Because again, if you don't have a good DPS that'll fit on this team, you're not really doing damage. Alright, so multi-skill, Hestia. Guess that's the only thing, is not having mill up front means I'm losing a lot of protection gauge trade. Let's do this buff, and let's do the unyielding thingamabob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, double stack of Hestia is nice. Try using Geld. Protector of Peace Geld? I mean, I guess. If you really have to, you could use him. Alright, so Bell, there you go. Got another EX ult for him. That's good. So, convert. We're not going to use that. We're going to use this. Give the greens an extra buff. Hestia. Give the 100 points. And then another stack of this. Yeah, I mean, I know what Lena, I know what Geld is doing, but like, do I want that versus like some other support characters when, I mean, we're not super duper hurting for points? I guess we could get more Bell stacks out of it, but like, I know what you're going for, and it's probably a good option for people that don't have all the units in the game. I don't know if I would personally use it though. Oh, yeah, we did get another EX ticket in the shop. So that's continuing the trend of good things being given away for free. As a new player, should I summon, and do you know what nuke DPS I should get if their banners show up? If you're a brand new player, then yes, you should summon, because you don't have a team right now to use. And then Ryu, in 2 weeks, will be your big-time nuking character. Maybe Ice next week, like a week from today. We'll be streaming and we'll be summoning for Ice. Maybe she's a DPS. I don't really know yet. But Ryu for sure is going to be a DPS character. But in the meantime, if you can pull this Milim off of the banner when you're summoning for Bell and Hestia and Shuna, then she will be your DPS character. So, let's do the Freerun buff. Alright, and then Freerun can get out of here. Actually, no, we'll bring Fern in first. Yeah. And then we'll do Hestia. So, Fern. 100% synergy power, 100% alt resistance down, 100% EX alt damage. And then Milim comes in for Fern. And we will do her personal buff, which is kind of being overridden right now, but not a big deal. So now Milim has 120% permanent alt damage, that's from Bell, 120 from Freerin, EX alt damage from Fern, the Barrier Stone. And then she's got 250% Pierce Power, 332% Element Attack, 290% Weakness Strike, Guaranteed Synergy and Synergy Power, 100% Weakness Strike. The Orc has all resistance down by 80, and then 100% alt resistance down. I need new guesses on the damage output. New guesses for the damage. Would Shuna kill with her ult? I think she would, actually. She's got a lot of buffs. Alright, so last time we did 66.2. 66.2. This time with a bit more optimal. Oh, we didn't get Pierce Rate. That's right, we didn't, because we're out of points. We're missing the Pierce Rate. Oh. Maybe we should have foregone the Milim buff. Actually, no, that wouldn't have saved us. It was only 15 points. Yeah, we don't have Pierce. We'd have to naturally do it. Alright, well, I don't really care then. Let's just send it. It'll do a number. It'll do a decent number. We are missing 225% Pierce, or 250% Pierce damage now. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. That is very, very subjective skill points right there. 38. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, yeah, maybe Geld is the answer instead of Freerin. But then we'd have to swap out Fern too, because we wouldn't. I mean, we should still have one buff. No, it'd just be better to bring someone else. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Just trying to think here. Maybe... Man, that skill point thing. I really hope Ryu or Ice gives us extra skill points for something else. We need Shuna for the turn 1 convert. I mean, I guess we don't need her, but she's also the alt swap. The new collab is worth it, I think, if you don't have a good substitute team to take on Beatdown Battle, or if you're a new player. If you're a new player, summon. This will be your first team. Bring Earth Jean? Oh, God, no. What are you? What are you? A deviant? Feel like... I think what we need to do is we need to stockpile Fern's synergy buff. early. And then that will give us enough points on the nuke turn. So let's just do this again. And we'll be a bit smarter about our skill point release. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I do really like that Shuna is an unrestricted orb change and not like a specific one. Like, that's really, really good. I really do appreciate that about her. Tail Shion work with anyone for DPS? Maybe? Honestly, I don't remember what Tail Slime Shion does. If I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you, I don't really remember her kit. Oh, that is an awful hand right there. Alright, well, fun. Let's bring you in. Hundred magic attack, 150 weakness strike, but you have to ult, right? But it's anybody's ult. The element change. I mean, I guess. It changes you into fire, earth, water, and wind, right? I think I remember that. I think. Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't bring Fern in. I'm not gonna get the double stack here, damn it. I missed that. I missed it by only a little bit because I just didn't bring Fern in. Damn it. Okay, so boom, boom. We'll get Millim's EX ult on this turn. We will bring Frieren in for Shuna. Hestia. Star, happy birthday, good night. Have a good night, Star. Thank you for being here still. I thought you would have left by now, but I appreciate it. Alright, so let's do Pierce again. Alright, and then I forgot to alt swap away. Fuck. Alright, well this... I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just get it again. Is there anyone I can replace with Shuna? I got Hestia and Bell in one multi-pull. Well, Kyle, Matthew, Valencia, I have a fantastic thing for you. If you can link your account to the Bandai Namco web store, you can get Shuna for free! For free! If not, then you gotta find an alt. And it'd probably be Divine General Diablo. Alright, you're coming in, Shuna. I actually didn't realize that. You're welcome. You're so welcome. That's what I'm here for. Alright, green buff, alt swap. Has double Hestia here now. But I'm like behind the stack now, which is kind of unfortunate. And then we will do this, do that. Boom, boom. Hope you have a good birthday, Science Stream Joker. Good night. Have a good night, Spark. Enigmatibus. Link your account. Go watch the video I posted like 2 months ago. It will tell you everything you need to know. Alright, so there's the EX ult for Milim. That's good. Now we can buff and send her away. I guess we can hold on to her personal weakness strike buff, too. Because it'll still count. Because everything else that we're getting is a permanent. Alright, so personal buff. And then we'll bring Fern in. We'll use her synergy power buff and hold on to that. And then we'll do this. And we will Hestia. 100 points. Green buff. Oh, I don't have enough to use the magic state. I would have if I hadn't used Milim's fucking skill. God damn it. Alright. We really have to be very, very cognizant of what skill points are going in and out. Okay. Alright. Must be very, very aware of what skills are being used. We only have so much to do. I did that already, just got home, haven't even logged into the game, wanted to seek your guidance first. Yeah, go to the web store, get the free 5 shards for, or the crystals for Shuna. Go to the exchange shop. I'll post a video on that later tonight. After this, probably after this run, actually. Is the new Hestia going to replace Masayuki for Jubilee? I don't know. She might, but I'm unsure right now of that. Do you actually read through event stories or do you just skip through of it? I personally just skip it. I have things to do. I have videos to record. The stories, I'm sure they're great. They put a lot of work into them. I need to get on with my day. So she does not go over cap. Although, to be fair, I haven't actually tested that because we've never been able to get to the cap. I don't think she goes over cap, though, which is going to be one key difference maker. And she also doesn't have a reset, which isn't super impactful unless you're bringing Blanc for the 40 points, which is definitely a thing. But I don't know if she'll replace. Alright, so we will green buff again. And then I think we just hold on to points here. We don't do anything. Yeah. So we're going to have 364 points, right? Guess she might not be as powerful since no reset, but a good option for those that don't have Masayuki. Yeah, she'll work. It's just that I don't know if she'll get that same exact kind of output that Masayuki is doing. Alright, so the Freerin buff. We don't have the Magic Unleash states. We don't have the extra weakness resistance down. Not that big of a deal. We'll bring... No, we'll bring you in for Shuna. And then we'll bring you in for Freerin. Yep, and then we'll use Freerin's buff. Boom. And then Hestia will give us 100 points. One more stack. And now we can safely use the Pierce Rate and Pierce Power. Okay, so 80%, 120, 100, 15, 220 Pierce Power, 300% attack, it's a bit down, 255 Weakness Strike, 100% weakness strike, synergy power, synergy rate, pierce rate, and then the alt resistance down. Milim will do... So she did 66.2. Thinking like 90, somewhere around there. 90 million damage, if not a little bit more. But this will be the last run of the stream because I got to start recording videos. So 90 million is my guess. Let's see how correct I am. Hmm. 103. It was close-ish. Alright. That's okay. I won't pretend and say it's fantastic when Hinata, with her full meta, was doing 2.1 billion damage. But it's certainly a start. It's a start. Especially with a character who came out a year and a half ago in Milim. So, okay. That's fine. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you for joining me for my birthday, summoning for the DANMACHI collab. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. But I must now begin recording. A lot. A lot of videos. We got 3 new characters that summoned. We got Jubilee. We got beatdown battles to do. I have a lot on my plate this weekend, so I need to make the most of that. So, again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You're all very kind. I realize you don't have to spend your time watching some dude on the internet, but thank you for choosing me. Thank you for playing our tiny little game. But that's it from me. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.